So what we're going to be doing here is taking a geometric sequence and then finding what the next few terms in the sequence are going to be. Since we're told that these are geometric sequences, we don't have to worry about finding out whether they are geometric sequences. All we have to know is what is the amount that they're being multiplied by every time. So in this first one, we can see to get from 1 to -8, we of course multiply by -8. And we can verify that this is true across the board. 64 divided by -8 is -8. And if you wanted to do this in the most difficult way possible, -512 divided by 64 is also -8. So this is being multiplied by -8 every time. And that's the reason why the signs are flipping from positive to negative and positive to negative, is because we're multiplying by a negative every time. So to get the next three terms in the sequence, what we need to do is take our last number, which is -512, and multiply it by -8. And I don't know what that is, so let's use our calculator. -512 times -8 is 4096. So that is the next term in the sequence is 4096. So then we're going to take that number and multiply it by -8 to get the next term in the sequence. Remember the problem asked for 3, so we do 4096 times -8. That gives us -32,768. And we need the next term because the problem said give us the next three terms in the sequence. So the last thing we're going to do is take -32,768 and multiply that by -8, which is going to be quite a large number, I suspect, positive 262,144. So those are the next three numbers in the sequence: 4096, -32,768, and 262,144. So let's move on to this one at the bottom: 40, 20, 10, 5. Clearly this is being multiplied by a number lower than 1 because all of our digits are getting smaller. So from 40 to 20, what did we multiply by? You may be able to just look at that and tell, just do the math in your head and tell, but if you can't, the way that you figure out what we're multiplying by is you take the second number and divide by the first number. And 20 divided by 40, we can do it on the calculator if we need to, but it's going to be a half. We're multiplying by 0.5 every time. 0.5 if we want to be as mathematically correct as possible. 20 times 0.5 is 10, and 10 times 0.5 is 5, of course. So we are always multiplying by 0.5. And here the signs aren't going to flip because we're not multiplying by a negative. So all we're going to do is take the last number that we had, which was 5, and multiply that by 0.5. So let's go ahead and do 5 times 0.5, which is 2.5. There's the first of the three numbers we need. Then let's do 2.5 times 0.5. That's going to give us the second of the three numbers we're asked to find. That is 1.25. And then our third and final number will be 1.25 times 0.5. And that is going to be 0.625. So the next three numbers in that sequence are 2.5, 1.25, and 0.625. So to find the next numbers in a geometric sequence, all we need to do is figure out what we are multiplying by every time, and then we take the last number and multiply it by that as many times as we need to get the number of digits the problem asks for.